Hi there, Kris here with another quick tip for y'all. In this video, we are going to be magnetizing the wrist on the Warjack. And so this is just two configurations of this particular kit. There is another configuration, but it's completely different set of arms that, just don't really to be magnetized. And so we just made the conscious decision just to have it so it's swappable between these two options, as those are the options we usually use anyway. And so you can see the left arm, or the right arm, has been left off. Now this can be glued into place, or we could magnetize it as we had done with the other arms. But because it's only the wrist that really changes on this model, we are going to be gluing this arm into that shoulder joint. But we want to be able to swap out the weapons. And so we're just creating a quick little pilot hole within that space, within that wrist joint. The hands have a... They're keyed so that they fit that wrist joint, and we're going to be using 3 32nd inch magnets, or 2.3813 millimeter magnets with the appropriate drill bit. I'll be using my rotary tool as usual. You can see here, once we get comfortable and try not to drill ourselves, we're trying to work at a perpendicular angle to the facing of that wrist, and then just a quick little drill into, clean the hole if necessary, and double check to make sure the magnet fits. The magnet fits in there just fine. A little bit of glue, just a little bit. So with super glue, you don't need a whole lot to keep that magnet. And once you check with the magnet, you can see the glue is a little goopy there. Once you check with the magnet initially to see if it'll fit, you can tell if there's a lot of tension in there, so you're not going to use much glue to keep that magnet in place. And and of course there I was just seating the magnet with a old brush, something non-conductive, so that or non-magnetic, so that the magnet isn't accidentally pulled while the glue is drying, just in case it's not sitting in there just right. As you can see, I just flattened off one end, create the pilot hole in the hand where it's going to connect up with the wrist, and then very carefully with the drill we are going to follow that hole. Lowest RPMs if you're using a Dremel or rotary tool. These privateer press plastic kits, they will melt if the RPMs are too high, just like regular plastic will melt. So just be cautious of that. And once we've checked the magnet, make sure, slap a little bit of glue on here. See, the glue is being funny today. Take our little stack of magnets so that we got the polarities just right. And then we just get the magnet in place, slide the stack off from where it is, and then quickly grab our little tool for pushing the magnet down into the seatings. And there you go. Just quickly wipe the excess glue away, and look at that, sit nice and flush. And then bang, sits in there, no problem. Now here, luckily, we don't have a huge issue with the rotation of the magnet, but again, in our previous video on dealing with rotation, you could simply employ that measure. And so you can see here's the completed kit with his options on the arms and wrist, and also his head will swap out as well. We didn't bother showing that one. And so here's the castigator, and then the something or other. I can't remember what the heck the name is. But he's got his close combat arm, big sword, and then we can swap out the head really fast. And then bang, there you are. Two different Warjacks magnetized up. Easy as that.